Hello everyone, in this video I want to talk about how long it will take you to reach Apex Predator, depending on where you are currently. So I'm going to start with Bronze and I'll work up each league from there on how long it'll take to get Apex Predator. Before we get to that though, I want to cover how I'm doing this. So I want to really break this down to time. So every single day you have 24 hours, right? And every single day, you probably do something for that 24 hours in terms of like work or school. So if you work 8 hours a day, all of a sudden you have only 16 hours left. And then, well, you're probably going to sleep for 8 hours a day. If you're like me, you probably only sleep about 5 to 6 hours a day just because that's just how it works sometimes. But I mean, if you sleep 8 hours a day, well, then you only have 8 hours left. Well, then some of that time is probably driving and then, eating food, cleaning yourself, hanging out with friends, and then you probably have a chunk of time where you play Apex Legends or whatever other game you're playing. But this is for Apex Legends. So let's just say you have 3 hours a day to play Apex Legends, right? Now, if you have 3 hours a day to play Apex Legends, that means that you are going to have 180 minutes every single day of Apex Legends time. All right, so that comes down to this right here. All right, so average time played per day in hours is 3 hours, right? That's what I'm going right now. So that's for me is I can probably play about 3 hours if I actually want to get some sleep, if I want to get 8 hours of sleep. If I push it and only get like 5 hours of sleep, yeah, you're gonna have more time played here. But at the same time, the less sleep you get, the more worn out you're gonna get, and that just doesn't work, extended multiple days in a row. Using this all in Excel here, and this cell right here, that just converts these hours over to minutes. So this is 180 minutes, and whatever time I put in here, this is going to change. So if you play 7 hours a day, that's automatically going to change along with all these other formulas I set up, right? So back to 3 hours. Okay, so say you play for 3 hours a day, 180 minutes time, right? And then every single match, I would say on average, is probably about 20 minutes long. And then this is all average, like I'm saying too. So this is talking 7 days a week. Now, in those 7 days, you probably will play, maybe some extra hours some days and maybe some less hours some other days. So that's why I'm saying like every single day, if you can try average 3 hours, this will be pretty effective formula for you. Okay, now you also have average duration per match. Like I was saying, it's an average. So that means that if you are surviving and playing until the top 5 area, top 10, top 5 area, it's probably going to extend out to about a 20-minute match. Now, if you are just dropping hot and dying right away, that's going to, take that average out. So like the long matches, those might be close to 25 minutes, whereas your short matches might only be 2 minutes. But I'm telling you, in how long it's going to take you, you probably want to play a little bit more conservative if you're playing ranked, because it seems right now the meta is, if you really want to move up fast, the meta is to play it more safe, try to reach top 10. Most likely, you're probably going to want to get top 5, honestly, if you want to really move up. You want to get top 5 and like 1 or 2 kills. If you can do that, you get about 6 RP every single match. And those matches, and then that's a really good way to move up. But yeah, those matches, those normally take, like I was saying, around this 20-minute average time, 20 minutes long average time per match. Okay, now if you have 180 minutes every single day, then every single day you're going to get 9 matches in, right? And all I'm doing there is I'm just taking the amount of minutes you have every day and dividing it by the time every single match takes. So you get a total of 9 matches, right? Okay, so now let's just keep that in mind for later. Now, right here, I am breaking down how much RP you're going to get every match. So like I was saying, if you can get 6 RP, so if you get a top 5, that's 4 RP right there. The top 10 is 2 RP, rank points that is. Top 5 is 4 ranked points. Top 3 is 7 ranked points. And a win is 12 ranked points, okay? So this is based on a top 5, right? And then you get 2 kills. So say you can get 2 kills on average for most of your games, right? Get 2 kills and get a top 5 placement, you'll get 6 RP. And that's in bronze. Now you get to silver, you lose 1 RP every single match you play. So then that goes down to 5. Gold, it's minus 2 RP. Platinum, minus 3. Diamond, minus 4. And Apex Predator, minus 5. So you're only making 1 RP per match. Now this is important because this is every single time you bump up a league, this system for how much you're moving up, it's going to take you longer in every single league to move up because you're going to be getting less and less RP on average, okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, so now I'm moving down here. So when you're in Bronze League, this is what I was just talking about here. When you're in Bronze League, so every single day, on average, you are going to be getting 54 ranked points. You don't lose any ranked points here from the starting a match every single time. So it's going to be 54 ranked points, just solid. That's your net RP every day. Now you play Silver, you're going to lose 1 rank point every single match you play. You're playing 9 matches a day, so that's 54 minus 9 essentially. So that's why you have 45 right here. And all that this formula is right here. It's just your matches per day multiplied by the amount of ranked points you're getting from Silver per match, as you can see right there. So matches per day times the amount of ranked points you gain from Silver. And like I said, you lose 1 ranked point from Silver, and then that formula just sticks through all the rest. So like Gold, you're going to lose -2 every match, so now you have 36. Platinum 27, Diamond 18, Apex Predator 9. And I don't believe there's actually any leagues in Apex Predator. I think once you get to Apex Predator, that's it. You're there, you're at Apex Predator, you made it. But I think you still obtain, well, I know you still obtain because I've seen some videos, you still obtain ranked points, but you just don't move up towards another league. I'm wondering if that's going to be incorporated into some leaderboard system later, where like who's the top Apex Predator, you know, like who has the most ranked points. I wonder if they're going to do something like that. I don't actually know. Okay, so now we've got all of this covered, right? And as you can see, every single day you're getting less and less RP depending on how high of a league you are in. So that means if you're playing really good and you're moving up really fast in Silver, once you get to Gold, you're not going to be moving up as fast. You just have to keep that in mind. You're going to slow down over time, okay? And then before we move on any further, I want to cover the ranked points amounts. Once you get from Bronze, every single minor league or sub-league is +30 to get to the next sub-league. Silver, it's going to be +40 to get to the next sub-league. From Silver 4 to Silver 3, you have to go up 40 RP. Gold, it's 50 to go from Gold 4 to Gold 3, it's 50 RP. Platinum, it's going to be 60. So as you can see, 480 at Platinum 4, and then Platinum 3 is 540. Diamond is 70. Apex Predator, if they had sub-leagues, I guess, following this formula, it just goes up 10 RP per league. I'm guessing it would be 80, but I don't think they actually have any sub-leagues in Apex Predator. I'm pretty sure once you get to Apex Predator, you're just there. So really, you just want to get this 1000 RP, right? So that means from Bronze to Apex Predator, you have to get a total of 1000 ranked points. If we got this all in mind, that's great. Like if we're all following along, that's great. If not, go back and try to re-listen to what I said above or earlier. Go back and re-listen to what I said in the video and try to make sure you understand what I was saying. Make sure you're following before we move on to the next thing. Okay, if you're following with me though, just let's just keep on going. Okay, so 1000 rank points to get to Apex Predator, right? Now we've got this right here. Rank points required to reach Silver from Bronze. So it takes 120 total RP to get from Bronze 4 to Silver 4, right? And then to get from Silver 4 to Gold 4, it's going to take you 160 RP. From Platinum 4 or Gold 4 to Platinum 4, it's 200. And as you can see, this is 40, goes up by 40 each time, right? So you have to get a total of 40 higher each league to get to the top. Okay, so and then Diamond to Platinum, or actually, yeah, Gold to Platinum is 200, Platinum to Diamond is 240, and then Diamond to Apex Predator is 280. That's Diamond 4 right here to Apex Predator right here, which is 1000. Okay, and then days to reach Silver from Bronze. So this is now where we're getting into how many days, if you're getting this much average rank points per day in Bronze, this is how many days it's going to take you to reach Bronze, or to reach Silver 4 from Bronze 4. So that's 2.2 days, right? And all I'm doing right here is I'm just taking the required amount to reach Silver 4 of ranked points divided by how much you're making per day. That's all I'm doing, right? And then the reason I'm explaining this is because if you want to, build yourself a little calculator like this yourself, I mean, go ahead, just follow my formulas and you should be able to build your own little calculator. Or join my Discord, the link will be in the description, and you can message me and I should probably be able to send you this Excel document in a message on Discord. So that's another option too. Back to this. So as you can see, from Bronze to Silver, it'll only take you 2 days if you're getting 54 RP per day or 9 matches per day, averaging 6 ranked points per match, right? Okay, now if you're following the same pattern and you're getting 45 rank points per day, as you can see, it bumps up a little bit more. Now to get from silver 4 to gold 4, it's going to take you 3.5 days time. So it's already taking a little bit longer. As you see, the rate's slowing down, right? It's taking you more time. Now, if you want to get from gold 4 to platinum 4, now it takes 5.5 days. It's bumping up another 2 days. And then platinum to diamond 4, then you're looking at almost 9 days. So that's over a week just to get through one league, right? Now, this is the crazy one. To get from diamond 4 to apex predator, you really got to put the grind on. This is over 2 weeks time, 15.5 days to get to apex predator from diamond 4. So if you want to look at total time, if you just add all this together, if you're starting in bronze 4 and you're like, I'm going to do this, you're probably going to need a lot of practice, right? But a lot of players, I think, are good enough to get to apex predator. I just don't think they have a good strategy down, right? So if you like do this like a budget, like you're budgeting your money, for example, if you budget out your time and try really hard to stay consistent and play the game and play smart every single match, you know, try to get a top 5 or a top 3 and try to get like 1 or 2 kills, play really smart with your squad, I think you can do this. I think a lot more people can do this than they think they can. They just, you know, there's a mentality, you know, they say like, oh, I'm not good enough. But I think you probably are good enough. Now, not everyone can get apex predator, right? But I think a lot more people can get apex predator than they think they can, if that makes any sense. You don't just have to be crazy with getting a ton of kills. It's not about getting a ton of kills. It's about surviving and getting a couple of kills. Okay, does that make sense? Now I'm just going to add all these days together. So this day, this day, this day, and this day. And I'm not adding this. This is just extra, just in case there is sub leagues in Apex Predator, which once again I'm not sure about, but just ignore this for now. This is just from Apex Predator 4 to Apex Predator 1, so ignore this. But anyways, I'm taking bronze to Apex Predator. I'm going to add all of these days up, right? Add all of these days up, and then that's going to be your total time it's going to take you to get from bronze 4 to Apex Predator. And that's 35 days, or a little over a month, if you can get, on average, 6 RP per match. Okay? So that's really, really cool. That it's like, oh, if I'm, you know, already good enough, and so like I've been playing a decent amount myself, and if I could stay consistent and do 3 hours, which I might, I don't know, 3 hours a day, I might do this, I might not. But if I can do this, it's only going to take me, if I was at bronze 4, right now I'm in like gold 2, I believe. If I was at bronze 4, it'd only take me a little over a month to get Apex Predator. So that's pretty cool news for anyone who's already there. Now, if you're in silver 4, and this is what I was talking about at the very beginning of the video, this will, in whatever league you're at, this is going to be really close to how many days it's going to take you to get wherever you want to go. So if you're in silver 4, at the very bottom of silver 4, it's going to take you 2 days less than this. Now, if you're in gold 4, it's only going to take you 30 days, so 3.5 days less than the silver 4 grind. If you're already in platinum 4, it's going to take you 6 less days than the gold 4 place. So if you're already in platinum 4, which I'm almost here, so it's going to, for me, if I stick with this and do really well, it'll take me about a little over 3 weeks time to get this. So 24 days, right? And then if you're already in diamond 4, it's only going to take you a little over 2 weeks to get to Apex Predator. And all I did here is I just took off, so like I said, I added all these together, these 5 right here to get this day, and I just took off bronze days or silver days or gold days or platinum days to get the next one down, if that makes sense. So yeah, as you can see, this is just literally this value right here, just put down right here. And then this is just these 2 added together. So I start with platinum 4 days and I add the diamond days, and then I've got days to reach Apex Predator from platinum 4. And that's all that is right here. Okay, that is the total amount of time it will take you. So for me personally, it's probably going to take me about 24 days because I'm really close to gold 1. So maybe like 26 days it'll probably take me if I can get this 6 RP. Okay. Now I've explained all this stuff and I'm nerding out. I'm an engineer and I like this kind of stuff, so it's really fun to do this. Now I want to show, you know, some possibilities, right? Let's say, so this is just for people who are really busy and only have 3 hours. And 3 hours is a lot of time still. But if you really want to kick your friend's butt, or if you're like a streamer and you want to get noticed and you want to get to Apex Predator and like, hey, I'm one of the best players, and you can prove with Apex Predator rank. You want to prove that to all of your viewers and get more viewers, and you have a lot of time on your hands. Well, you can start, all you have to do is you have to just change this time right here, and you can start viewing, you know, what are the possibilities. Let's say it's 1 more hour. So let's say you have 4 hours per day, right? Now, if you have 4 hours per day, just want you to see, so now you have 12 matches per day, and then every single day. So do you remember this? This was like 54 RP per day with bronze. So let's just show you again. Okay, so change that to 3. So 54 ranked points per day in bronze if you only have 3 hours. If you have just 1 extra hour, all of a sudden you're at 72. And then if you look at total days, this got hacked down big time. So if you start in bronze 4 and you have 4 hours to play per day, instead of almost 35 days, well, I think it was 35 days. Yeah, here, let's look at that. Instead of almost 36 days to get Apex Predator, now if you have 1 hour to play extra, 1 hour extra to play per day, it'll take you a whole 10 less days, basically. More like 9 days. Yeah, a whole like 9 days less to get to Apex Predator. That's huge. That's so much time. Now, if you play, let's just say you have a full 8 hours. Like, let's just say you only work, let's say you work full-time job, but then you don't have anything else to do for the rest of your day, and you just hammer out Apex, and you, like, this is just your thing, right? Like, who cares, right? You're doing whatever you want to do. Let's just say you have 8 hours to play a day, and you're working your job, you have 8 hours extra to play, you figure out your schedule, and it works, right? Now, if you have 8 hours to play a day, dang, look at this. So that is about 21 or 22 days less than only having 3 hours to play a day. If you have 8 hours to play a day, you can get this in under 2 weeks. If you're good enough, right? Once again, this is all if you're good enough and you play smart and safe. And I think a lot of you can play smart and safe and are good enough to do this. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, most of you already are pretty good and probably can get to Apex Predator if you play safe and consistently. It's not for everyone, but I'm just telling you it's possible. Okay, so that's under 2 weeks time. Now let's just say you're like Shroud, okay? Not skill-wise, but let's just say you have his time. So Shroud can, I think Shroud can, if he wanted to, he could play 15 hours a day. He could, I don't know how long he streams every day. Is it like 10 hours a day he streams? I don't know. Shroud's already made it. He can do whatever the heck he wants. Who cares? He's done it. He can do what he wants. But let's just say you really, like I was saying earlier, you're a streamer, or maybe you just, you have some time off, right? You have a whole week off from work or something. You love Apex. It's your favorite game. Let's just say you have the whole day to do just this. And let's just say you were going to play for 15 hours a day. So that gives you 8 hours to sleep and 1 hour to do something else, like eat food. Eat food and take a shower, right? Okay. Let's just say you have 15 hours of play day. And this is possible. People work this long of hours at, other things in life, right? Let's just say you have 15 hours. You're a streamer. You want to make it big. You want to do this fast. You got to get up to Apex Predator now. 15 hours a day to play, right? Okay, you have 15 hours to play a day. Well, it's only going to take you 1 week to get to Apex Predator from bronze. That's insane. It's so crazy. That's 5 times less. And I mean, yeah, it's just straight up 5 times less amount of time to get to Apex Predator. Instead of 35 days, it only takes you 1 week. 7 days. 7 days to get to Apex Predator. It's such a big grind. And it'll probably suck, like, just doing straight up 15 hours a day, but like, you're getting in 45 matches every day. And the other thing is, if you do this, you're going to get really good at the game. Like, you're probably already decent, and some of you may not be very good, but that's okay. All it takes is practice, right? If you're getting in 15 hours a day, you're going to be really good at the game by this point in time. And in a very short amount of time, you're going to get really good because you're playing 45 matches a day. It's crazy. 7 days to get to bronze. Now, if you're already in like almost in Platinum 4 like I am, then it'll only take me like an extra 5 days. So if I had 5 days on my hand right now, if I had 5 days, 5 free days on my hand, I could get to Apex Predator in no time. But that's not going to happen. It's probably going to take me over a month because I don't have that kind of time right now. But if you do, that is fantastic. You have so much time and you can do this. I just wanted to show to you that it's possible. I wanted to break it down with some math, wanted to nerd out a little bit with Microsoft Excel, and I thought this would be a really cool way to do that. So hopefully you found this video to be helpful. If you have any questions at all, post them in the comments section. If you have any interesting ideas that you would like me to try with Microsoft Excel, like for other things that you might want to see calculated, let me know too in the comments section. Subscribe for more videos like this. Join the Discord chat and message me if you want me to send this to you, or you can try rebuild it on your own just by watching the video. But yeah, join the Discord chat. Link is in the description. So yeah, check that out. And thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.